Howdy Everybody, it's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy my spoiler-ridden review of Frozen 2. I have been very excited for this movie. I am always very excited for any new Disney movie, especially Disney animation. Pixar movies are great. Love Disney animation. That's always been where it's at for me. Still remember the first time I saw Frozen. Was so excited about the movie. Loved the music. Iconic. I could not wait to see people perform Let It Go from the moment I saw it. So, with that being said, knowing that I really enjoyed the first one, this one was, I don't know. I really want to like it like a lot like everybody else does and say wonderful, great things about it. And I liked it. That was about that. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch it again to like it more. It wasn't bad. It just, I don't know that we needed that sequel, for one. I didn't really care where Elsa got her powers from. And that's basically what this movie is about. So let me try to break it down a little bit. So first off, Olaf was amazing. He was, once again, the steal the show character. Josh Gad did amazing. His stuff was funny. Man, the kids were killing it. Their sides had to be hurting from laughing at Olaf. And I thought it was funny because, or the pieces that I thought were funny, I should say, are where he would like give random facts, right? Just out of nowhere, just stuff you didn't ever need to know, but it was funny facts too. So, I mean, the kids were laughing. And then he has this ultimate scene where he reenacts all of Frozen 1 to catch up the people on the, what is it, the forbidden area. Island? It's not an island, is it? I don't know. Up north, where they go. Anyway, he explains all of Frozen 1 to them, and it was epic. It was really good. That one little section was amazing. So really liked that. Also, really liked Kristoff's character in this movie. I think it was very well defined with who they sort of made him in the first one, and showed even better how well he kind of fit with Anna, in my mind. A little bit clumsy, loves her so much, doesn't still even know what to do. Now, I'm not sure exactly how long this movie took place after the last one. So I don't know how close they got, how quickly, but it seemed like it was a bit of time had passed. So I'm not, if it said it, I missed it, or if it referenced it, I missed it. But you could tell time had passed. Again, just not entirely sure how much. But I thought that was really good. I liked his role in the movie. And how... Okay, so I'm getting stuck in my brain on... He has a song in the movie. Now, the song is really it's a good song. There's nothing wrong with the song, but why did it make me feel like I was in... So, those of you who grew up like in the 80s, do you remember them old photos where you would see a picture of somebody and then a picture of that same somebody looking at themselves, or like somebody else in their family looking at them? Like, he has this scene when he's doing this epic song, and like then you see him on either side of him. I don't know. It felt very 80s to me and was kind of funny. And I don't know that it was supposed to work like that in the movie, but I enjoyed it for those reasons. Um, so Anna's character was done really well. She ended up being the queen that she really kind of deserved to be. She was really the one leading the people in the last one, and sort of in this one. Elsa goes and hears a sound, a song, and ends up kind of irritating the spirit gods, from what I could tell. And there's this poof moment, and you see all the four elements: earth, wind, fire, and earth, wind, fire, and ice, or water, I guess. Now I don't remember. But there's four elements, and they make up a diamond, and then there's a piece in the middle. So, spoiler, Elsa is the piece in the middle. So she's the fifth type of spirit. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I need to watch it again, because I didn't really care about that. I don't know. But I liked Anna's arc in the story, where she went from, having Elsa, not wanting Elsa to do anything on her own, wanting to take care of her sister. And part of the reason that I liked Kristoff's character was Kristoff was doing that for Anna as well, but just like Elsa kept leaving Anna, Anna kept leaving Kristoff. So their relationships were sort of mirrored in each other from what you saw, and to me, I really liked that character flow and arc and everything, right? So it had a good message. I think probably, I don't know, for me, I know there were supposed to be some like epic songs, like Kristoff's song was really good. The Next Best Thing, that was I really liked that one. Some Things Never Change. Like, I remember the names of the songs, I don't really remember the songs themselves. Nothing that I came out singing, but the music was good. It was good. It just, wow, the music in the first one was so epic. It's gonna be hard to ever compete with that. So I can't say that the music was bad. It went well with the movie and moved the story along, which is what music is supposed to do. But it just, I need to listen to it more. I haven't listened to the soundtrack because I didn't want to ruin the movie before I saw it. So, yeah. And then, I guess, I don't know, it was weird. It's like I connected with the characters on several levels, but I don't know that kids connected all of the dots. And I'm not sure if Disney sort of did that on purpose or not. So, I don't even think I've really said what the movie is about, other than she's trying to find out about her powers, right? So, there's this place in the north that nobody goes. They don't know why. They know it has something to do from when their father was a child. And their mother sings to them. So you get to see a little bit more of the mom and dad in this movie. But then you find out that they didn't actually die the way you thought they died. They died in the ship, but they didn't die in the ship going south. They died in the ship going north to try to figure out Anna's powers. And then you find out that Elsa's powers. But then you figure out that Anna and Elsa's mom had the power of wind, from what I could gather. And their mom saved their dad and hid so that she could go back to the kingdom with him, and then they grew up happily ever after until they died, trying to figure out where their daughter's powers came from, even though their mama had them. I don't know. There's pieces that I'm missing, I think, that are kind of screwing it up for me. But their mother sings them this song about somebody, And it says, you know, you'll be called and you'll go, but don't go too far or you'll drown. And it's this recurring song theme throughout it, which is basically Elsa's task through the movie, from what I gather, is to go and find her place, right? And then she goes too far because she goes without Anna, even though Anna asked her not to, but Anna had already left Kristoff, who was just sitting there waiting to propose to the girl. Poor baby, he don't know how to do it. And he just keeps jacking it up. And then he finally gets it all right with he gets help from all these characters you think they're going to be somebody. They're nobody. Just know the main ones. That's all you need to know. Everybody else ends up being almost a nobody character, which is a little bit, I didn't like that the most either, but okay. Anyway, so here's what I was going to say. There's a whole scene where Elsa goes too far. She turns to ice, just like Anna did in the first one. And then at the same time, you see Anna with Olaf, and Olaf is doing like an Avengers Endgame melt away flurry scene. Because if Elsa is dying, then so will Olaf. So there was a whole part in the middle of the movie more towards the end, second third, right before the last third of the movie. And movies are normally broken up into thirds, but they died. Spoiler alert, both Elsa and Olaf died in this movie. And I'm only kind of mad because it was the least impactful death of all. Now, granted, she came back, just like Anna did. But you didn't know that at the time. But I felt like their loss was not felt. If that makes sense. It was one of those things where you're like, she died? She got too cold? I thought the cold... I know that's so cliche. The cold never bothered her anyway. Except for that one time when it killed her. I don't know. So, oops. There was that. I don't know. So, I guess, I enjoyed it. I liked the characters. I liked their interaction between each other. For whatever reason, really liked Kristoff in this movie. He had decent time in the last one, but I don't know. There was just something about his character that in this movie I found really relatable. I think Anna is great. So at the end of the day, Elsa finds out that she's the fifth piece, and so she's going to rule the North as their queen, and then Anna will rule Arendelle as their queen. So now they're both queens. Win-win, everybody. They're both queens. But Elsa never really took care of Arendelle anyway. It was really kind of Anna doing it. If you look back and you're really honest about it. So, I don't know. Just look. Do what the movie says. This was the best part. It may end up being my favorite song once I listen to it again. I don't know. But I do remember them talking about, and I believe it originally came from Olaf, where when you don't know what to do to get to your goal, just do the next right thing. That should just be at any time in life. No matter what you're doing, make the next thing you do the next right thing. And if we're all doing the next right thing, then the world will be a better, happier place. So, this was a long sort of review because I felt some type of way about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say right now, like a 7. I know. I feel like that's really low for a Disney movie, but I feel like it was a 7. There were too many things that weren't impactful enough. The story, even the reason we're doing it was a little bit like, I don't know why. Except for that, I did like that Anna finally got to be Queen of Arendelle. I felt like that was a victorious ending. And then Elsa can go play in the ice and do whatever she wanted to do. I don't know. I never felt like she was a good ruler. Sorry, everybody. That's my... Oh, excuse me. That's my unpopular opinion. I thought Frozen 2 was good. I would certainly suggest seeing it. I will buy it when it comes out on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever. I say DVD. Y'all know I mean Blu-ray. To get my digital copy, even though I'm sure it will go up on Disney Plus when it comes out. I like to own the DVDs because I like to support the movies. So that's just what I do. Anyway, so this was a longer than normal review. Frozen 2, go see it, especially if you're a Frozen fan. If you're an Olaf fan for sure, or a Kristoff fan for sure. But, you know, everybody had their own little transformation into their new, you know, person. Well, except for maybe Kristoff. He didn't have much of a transformation. But Anna definitely did, and Elsa definitely did. And I think that was sort of the theme of the whole movie, was transforming into who you were meant to be by always doing the next right thing. So go check it out. Definitely a good movie. I don't know if it'll break the Incredibles records. So we'll have to see. But like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you know how. Comment down below if you'd like to see more reviews, or if you agree with any part of my review, or if you disagree with any part of my review. And Mama, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see y'all real soon.